Good morning, hockey fans. This is Stephen Heisler with HeisHockey.com, the Victorious Hockey Company, and the Wild and Crazy Junior Hockey Discussion Group on Facebook. You are watching the Junior Hockey Morning Show. We are on the World Sports Broadcasting Network. That is WSBN.ca. TV. WSBN.TV. Where am I this morning, Tommy? It's Monday. A little bit out of it. You can find this show at WSBN.TV, Facebook, YouTube, X, wherever you are this morning. Hope that you enjoyed your weekend. NHL draft over the weekend. That was exciting. Took some heat this week for not taking down my Toronto Maple Leafs banner flag behind my head. They suggested I put a Panthers one up there. There's probably a pretty good chance I'll take up figure skating before ever putting a Panthers flag in my office. Just saying. Not a big fan. Why not? Want to piss off people this morning? Why not? Panther fans are mostly New York and Boston fans. They came down to South Florida. They retired. They still like hockey. They flood the arenas when their teams come to town, and they're fair weather when the Panthers are winning. Look at the NHL All-Star Game, an event just a few years back when there was nobody there. And that's Panther fan. Just fair-weathered, loudmouth, brash. I hate even driving from Palm Beach to Miami, anywhere in that zone, because the drivers are all thinking they are back in New York and Boston or Venezuela, wherever they happen to come from. All right, let's get to today's topic. Clogs on the developmental ladder. The process of elevating a player from one level to the next is often clogged by greed and ego. Some team owners, tier 2 team owners, will complain, and AHL team owners will complain that they have to pay or fight to get a player from a 3HL club or a pay-to-play club. At the same time, some of those same guys are whining when the USHL wants to call up one of their players. And it creates some friction, it creates a problem, and it certainly doesn't make the process easy for the player. That happens. When guys are focused on their egos and winning and money, there's going to be some situations where players are not able to move freely as they're supposed to. Yes, yet another situation where we allow the wallet to get in the way of natural development. And that's going to happen. So here's how it should work. Hypothetically. This is not Rio. Don't slap me. A young player from Montana signs with the local 3HL team. No one really knows how good he really is until he gets out there, and he tears it up. 10 points in his first game. 2 weeks later, he's in the North American Hockey League. Puts up another 30 points in 10 games. That coach knows another guy in the USHL. He moves to the USHL, collects over 100 points for the rest of the season. Gets drafted later on in his career onto the NHL. That's how it should work. There shouldn't be any clogs or greed or concern along the way. Those players should be able to climb that ladder without restrictions. Well, that's not what's happening. The coaches want to win, and they'll try to hold on to that guy as long as possible. They'll tell other coaches, and I know he's good, he's putting up points, but he still needs more development. He still needs more time. He's too young to climb that ladder. He's not ready for that next level. But what the coach is really saying is, I want to get more W's on this kid's back. It's not about anything but his own ego. So these things, they got to go. These blocks have to go. Then there's players going the other way. A couple of years ago, there's a player that was in the USHL. The team decided after 2 weeks they wanted to go in another direction. They said they get home. He thinks, I'm a free agent. I can go anywhere I want. Not so fast, kid. You still are protected by that USHL team. You can't go anywhere you want because they put a price tag on your head. So you can't go to the North American Hockey League team that has your rights because you played those 2 games in the USHL, and now the USHL wants $5,000 for that NA team to pick you up. That's a pile of crap. Why are you retarding a kid's development, sending him home, not letting him practice, not letting him stay there? Meanwhile, he's on ice while you're trying to collect a paycheck. Ludicrous. It's not the way it should be. But it is, because greed and ego takes a back seat to natural development and natural elevation on that ladder of development. Players, it's not easy navigating these roads. It's not easy staying on the right path. And sometimes there is a clog and you're stuck. And you can't get out of the situation that you were in. And as a parent, it's hard to advocate for your player because you're dealing from a party of or a power of one player. It's where a good advisor can come in and probably help the situation dramatically. Teams don't want to lose the faith of an advisor, especially one that's well connected. Coaches never know where they're going to be the next year. They may be at a higher level or a lower level and may need that advisor's help. So all of a sudden, a lot of those clogs get unplugged. All right. If you're one of these players that are in that situation, you want to talk about an opportunity to get out of it, let me know. A lot of kids are coming out of NAHL camps, out of main camps, did not get invited to training camp, didn't really have a solid plan B in place, or a plan C even. Give me a call. All right, that's it for today. Tomas, till tomorrow. Hope that you enjoy your morning coffee. Have a great day.